What about data guard? What if your target database must be protected by data guard before you go live? Do you have to build a brand new standby database as part of the maintenance window that can severely prolong it? Or is there another option? And there is when you use this method. If you have a source database and on your target system, you have your primary database and you already prepare a standby database, you ensure that it works and you set up redo transport and redo apply. On your source database, you have the blue data files and you want those to be restored onto the primary database and onto the future standby database as well. So you need to repeat the process with the Perl scripts to both the primary and the standby database. And it's very important that you restore and recover the data files to the exact same SCN on the primary and on the standby database. The two SCNs of each individual data files has to match, otherwise the process will fail. Now that you have the exact same data files on both locations, you can use data pump to import the metadata into the primary database. It'll do the plugin of the table spaces, and those commands then propagate via redo to the standby database, where it'll also plug in the data files there. And that way you can prepare the standby database in advance and do a lot of the heavy lifting so that you don't have to wait for the standby database to be created as part of the maintenance window. There is a really good Moz node with a lot of details, step-by-step instructions on how to do that as part of a full transportable export import. So if this is relevant to you, visit the Moz node and get all the goodies.